We hear so much bad stuff. Tell me about a child you're proud of.
Her name is Zoe as well, and she was 7 just this past Sunday. And for the past 2 years, she's been going to a Chinese immersion school and learning the Chinese language.
Wow!
By the way, she's adopted out of China. We got to know our guide over in China pretty well. A couple of weeks ago, I thought it might be kind of cool to Skype with her guide and let her practice her Chinese a little bit. And I recorded the whole conversation. It was just amazing to hear this little girl totally communicate with a grown Chinese woman, and they were getting each other. It's a neat accomplishment. I'm very proud of Zoe.
To brag about my son, he's a Boy Scout, but he has a disability with his back, so it makes him hard to hike and walk. And this year at summer camp, he did an 8-mile hike.
Wow, that's fantastic. How old is he?
12. He'll be 12 actually on Friday.
As he's building his body, he's building character.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Kyle.
Well, happy birthday to Kyle.
I got a daughter, Kelsey. She's leaving for Tacoma to a ballet school. She's 17, turning 18 on Thursday. She's been teaching for 2 years. I've put a studio up for her, and same with the dancing, what you were talking about. I've watched her shine from 3 years old up to 16. She started teaching on her own, plus dancing for a studio. She's put a lot of time in between the homeschool and all, and she got accepted to this Ballet Magnifica up in Tacoma.
Fantastic.
Starts in September. Yeah.
She's shining like the sun now.
Oh, yeah. This is her ministry. She loves to teach, and she wants to use it for her ministry. She teaches nothing but from the Bible. All her stuff that she does, her own choreographing and all.
Well, congratulations, proud Papa.
I have 2 boys. I have one who's 21. He's in the military, and he's due to graduate from his specialty training the end of September, and then he will be deployed. But I'm incredibly proud of him.
What branch is he in?
He is in the Army.
Hoorah.
I know. And then my oldest son, who's 23, just finished all of his schooling and got certified as an EMT in California, and he's going to finish out by trying to get on with a fire department. But for now, he's going to try and get on this summer with an EMT unit, and I'm incredibly proud of him, too.
Look at your boys. You've raised them up to serve others.
Yes, they're just awesome.
What are their
Absolutely
names?
Awesome. Nathan is the one in the military, and Jeremy is my fireman, soon-to-be fireman.
Well, congratulations on raising 2 fine young men.
Yeah, thank you guys so much, and I love the station, and just keep doing what you do. I think it's awesome.
I'll give you 10 minutes to stop that.
Okay.
I have 3 great kids, but I'm really calling to brag on my daughter and son-in-law, and a beautiful story of how God turns our ashes into beauty. My daughter was born out of wedlock, and she and her husband are the most amazing young couple, totally love the Lord, have adopted my 3 beautiful grandchildren, and are about to adopt number 4.
Congratulations!
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's a lot of cookies there, Grandma.
It certainly is.
Do you get a chance to see these grandkids very often?
Absolutely. We live like a mile away. We moved back from Florida to be near them.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
It is.
My son Martin, he's 6 years old, and a couple of years ago we got broken into in our house, and he's been really, really scared to sleep by himself. And last night we kind of made the agreement as a family that everybody was going to sleep in their own rooms, and for the first time in about 1.5 years, my boy slept in his room all by himself.
All right.
We said some wonderful prayers in the nighttime, and the family was together and said that God would take care of us and keep his hands on us, and it worked. So it was really, really awesome.
Way to go, Martin. Getting stronger as you depend on the Lord.
Yes, sir.
My oldest is 39, and the song Overcame makes me think of what she's overcome. 14 years ago, she lost her oldest daughter in a fatal car accident, and she is finally overcoming that and getting on with her life. But it's amazing the walk she's been on.
That's so tragic and a hard thing to get over, the loss of a child. Tell me about the loss of a grandchild, though. Does it have the same kind of impact, or is it a different kind of impact?
It's intensified because you're caring for not only the child that you've lost, the child that's suffering the loss, but we have 4 children, and each child was impacted in a different way.
That makes sense.
And so it was a lot to overcome. You don't recognize and honor your grief because you're protecting your own.
What a story of hope. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome, and faith brought us all home.
Grant is a fantastic musician. We sent him for his high school graduation to Toby Max Camp Electric last year.
Ooh.
And he enjoyed it. It was good, but the most impressive thing we've seen here recently is he spent the summer at Young Life's camp over in North Central Oregon, over in Antelope, and he was able to volunteer for a month there. And he told us while he was there, he became the person that God wants him to be. He's going to be used for God. He feels like he can be used for God now because he's ready to give his life over to God. So, he's grown up in the church but hasn't really given in until now. And so we're so thrilled that now he's looking at being able to be used for God's grace and glory.
Sylvia is 22 today, and she's a very determined young lady. She, beats all the odds. She was born with a hole in her heart, and in elementary school, they told me that she was what they called then, anyways, mildly retarded, and I told them, don't ever tell her that. I expect the same from her as I did the rest of my kids, When it came time for her to graduate from high school, she was short credit, so she went over to Eastern Oregon to Bend, to OYCP. It's a program they have over there. She got 8 credits in 5 months. She graduated from high school on time, and she's working, holding a job, has her own apartment. She's just proving everybody wrong.
What a great story.
And she's still, she carries that mentality that if you tell her she can't do it, she'll do it just to show you she can, So,
does she come check on Mom every once in a while to make sure you're doing okay?
Oh, yeah.
104.1 The Fish.